In this video, I roll with Alan Lee from BJJ Trickster. Go check out his channel for some awesome BJJ breakdowns. Alan is actually my best friend and one of my favorite training partners. We both hold BJJ black belts, but my takedowns are primarily from wrestling, while his takedowns are exclusively judo. So this will kind of be like a judo versus wrestling rolling breakdown. I'll first be breaking down our takedown exchanges, where we reset after it hit the ground, followed by our full grappling rounds, where we continued after it hit the ground. Now, before we continue, are you ready for the next level? The Fighting Fit High Performance Kettlebell Program is here, an advanced training system built for experienced kettlebell users and graduates of our Fighting Fit Fundamentals Kettlebell Program. This isn't for beginners, it's for athletes, fighters, and high performers who want to build serious strength, explosive power, and elite conditioning. Join the Fighting Fit High Performance Kettlebell Program today and get fighting fit. You can find more details in the link in the description box below. So here Alan has a collar tie. I rip it off with my left hand and faked an arm drag by slapping / reaching for his right arm. You can see that caused him to pull his right arm back to defend, and I immediately shot for my double leg while he kept his right side open. He sprawled hard with his legs and managed to get his right underhook, but I continued driving forward and powered through with an angle cut to finish the takedown. Here Alan starts with a collar tie, switches to an underhook, then uses his left hand to control my right wrist, then shuffles by replacing his right foot with his left foot as he uses his right leg to kick and hook my left thigh up into the air. You can see I stayed balanced, but it was him hopping on his left leg that lifted my standing leg off the ground and flipping me over. This one happens pretty quickly. I faked a double leg by changing levels, then when he lowered down, I went back up into a guillotine grip and snapped his head down. Then in this next exchange, I faked a double leg again by changing levels, then went up for a snap down by pulling down on his head. You can see Alan pops his head up immediately to avoid the snap down that I got him a minute ago and opened up his legs for me to shoot my double leg again. Here I went for another arm drag to double leg, but Alan turns and sprawls, so I was only able to grab a hold of one leg. As I tried to finish the single leg, Alan turns counterclockwise to hit an Uchimata like he did in the second exchange earlier, but I resisted hard by stepping down with my right foot. So then he hooks my calf with his kicking leg, uses his left hand to push my shoulder as he turned clockwise, hitting some type of reverse throw. In this next one, I tried to snap his head down and into another guillotine, but Alan immediately postures up, circles to take my back, and gets double underhooks. But I threw my right arm over and circled clockwise to square up with him and shot my hips back to prevent the back take, while Alan was continuing to try to take my back. Now notice how each time I circled clockwise to square up with him, I had to step down with my left foot. Alan eventually trapped my foot by stepping on my ankle and pulling me down with his right underhook, attempting a sase. But I still stayed balanced. So then he turned counterclockwise, trapping my right leg this time, successfully hitting the sase. To get him back, I went for another arm drag, causing Alan to pull back with his right arm again, but this time I used his arm to pull me forward as I dropped down to my inside leg trip, bumping Alan back with my right shoulder. Another good sase attempt by Alan, but I stayed balanced. Alan collar ties me here, so I broke his grip by doing a Russian twist, using my elbow to block outside his collar tying arm and turning away. As soon as I broke his grip, I changed levels and into my double leg. Alan's getting tired here, so I just used my speed to change levels and shoot for a single leg, and ran the pipe by turning counterclockwise and throwing his leg in between my two legs. Alan gets a collar tie again, and I do another Russian twist. This time I held onto his arm and tried to straighten his arm like an armbar while breaking his posture. Then I let go as I shot for a single leg. I tried to run the pipe again, but Alan stayed balanced by hopping and stepping his left leg close to his right leg, but that allowed me to attack for the double leg. As usual, I shot for my double leg. This time, Alan gets a guillotine grip. I tried to circle to his back, but he holds strong and eventually hits me with another Uchimata. Notice the multiple hops for momentum and power to off-balance me. The same exchange happens again. I shot for my double leg and Alan counters with an Uchimata. But this time, as we hit the ground, I continued spinning to get on top. Now here's some full grappling rounds where we continued after we hit the ground. I faked that arm drag again and into my double leg and landed in side control. Alan turns away, so I stuck my chest onto his back. Alan popped onto his knees into turtle position, and I immediately sunk in my near side hook and hooked his calf with my ankle and shin. I then reached for his foot and into a front roll and into a calf slicer by pulling his leg towards my chest. To add more pressure, I stepped on my own foot and pushed away as I continued pulling his leg towards my chest. Alan did a great job resisting and fighting with his free leg, but eventually I got the tap. A beautiful arm drag here to sase by pulling my right arm and stepping on my left foot. Alan starts to pass my guard, and I got into the octopus guard by wrapping my left arm around his back and scrambling on top. Keep in mind that with these jiu-jitsu rounds, I cut out all the stalling and positions where we don't move much, and I really keep only the transitions and the exciting parts. Or else this video would become easily 30 minutes to 45 minutes long, which is way too long for your attention spans. So here I passed his guard, into mount, back into side control, then knee on belly, and into a head and arm triangle.
Did I get no?
Knee on belly here, I transitioned to take the back, and I went for another calf slicer, but Alan fights it off this time. I bailed on the calf slicer and went to get up, but Alan posts on me and keeps me down. As I scramble to my knees, Alan gets a strong underhook and guillotine grip and throws me back down. He transitions into side control and gets me in a crucifix by putting his knee down onto my arm. He then traps my arm against his head and throws his other arm over, transitioning to north-south and into a north-south kimura. He was unable to finish the kimura, so he threw his leg over for a Tariko Plata. I land my double leg here as usual, but this time landing in his half guard. I tried to jump over, but Alan stops me with his butterfly hooks and sweeps me over. I untangled his hooks and scrambled back on top. I then passed his guard to get to knee on belly. Then transitioned to north-south. I tried to finish the kimura, but Alan scrambles to his knees, so I took his back. And after much struggle, I transitioned to an armbar. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As usual, please do remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, as well as turn on that notification button so that you get notifications of my new videos.